वासांसि जीर्णानि यथा विहाय नवानि गृह्णाति नरोपराणि तथा शरीराणि विहाय जीर्णानि अन्यानि संयाति नवानि देहि। नैनं छिन्दन्ति शस्त्राणि नैनं दहति पावकः न चैनं क्लेद्यन्त्यापः न शोषयति माम् अच्छेद्योऽयम् अदाह्योऽयम् अक्लेद्यो शोष्य एव च। नित्यः सर्वगतः स्थाणुः अचलोऽयं सनातनः। Bhagavan is talking about our true self. Think of this word self, Atma, carefully. Who is me? Who am I? When this question is asked, what is being asked about? When you look at an ornament, say a bracelet, is it a bracelet or gold? What is the self of the bracelet? What is the self of a platter? What is the self of a wave in an ocean? What is the self of the sound that you are hearing right now? What is the core from which this manifestation has taken place? वो क्या वस्तु है जिससे ये नाम रूप गुण व्यक्त हुए हैं? What is being seen or perceived is limited by time, space, and causation. It comes, it has certain qualities, it is given a name, and then after some time it disappears. All manifestations in the universe have to follow this natural process, coming into being, staying for some time, deteriorating, decaying, and then passing away. But Krishna here is saying that there is one substance, you can't call it a substance, but just for the sake of convenience, that never dies. What is that? Your self. Two words. The self. Atma Tattva. As you change or you discard the worn out clothes and wear the new ones, in the same manner, the old body is discarded and a new body is taken up. As you give up the old clothes, similarly you give up the old body. The body that you are calling Mr. or Miss XYZ today, it was not there a few years back. It will not remain a few years from now. Do you even understand that this is such a momentous, such an important statement for you, thought for you? You are only staying in it for a few days. But while staying in it, you get attached to so many things and people around it. माया, माया पकड़ लेती है. The illusion catches you, entangles you. It makes you believe that you are the body-mind complex itself, that you are a जीव. माया क्या करती है कि इस शरीर में मैंपन कर देती है. मैं ये शरीर हूं, मैं सुब्रतो हूं, राकेश हूं, शिखा हूं, श्रेया हूं, नवीन हूं. But is that the truth? No. Is there a proof that it is not the truth? Yes. You have to follow the meditation practice deeply and ask the right questions in order to remove the veil of ignorance, in order to remove the clouds, the smoke that has come over and that is, in a way, covering the light. How do you do that? Ramana says, do the inquiry. As soon as a thought appears, ask yourself, to whom this thought? The natural response would be, to me. And then ask, who am I? This who am I, when you are asking, it is about the core, about the Atma, about the self that you're asking. Who am I actually? Close your eyes. Sit straight. Suppose a thought is distracting you. The latest happening. The conditioning is, when you are about to get married, there should be a bonding between the partners. And the person with whom I am supposed to get married, I am not seeing that bonding. Sometimes it is there, and sometimes he is too busy, too occupied. In my understanding, he is too occupied with trivial things, unimportant things. But he does not understand the seriousness of relationship, that there ought to be love amongst partners, that there ought to be care, respect. If you are very busy now, if I come to you, you will be as busy even then. If you start living under the same roof, is this what I'm expecting from you? And this is not done. This is not acceptable to me. So you are caught up in this mesh, in this labyrinth of thoughts. And all of a sudden, you wake up. You detach yourself from this maze and ask. Now you are a witness to these thoughts that happened to you a while back. Now, in this moment, you are not caught up. You are aware that there were certain mental formations, certain manovrittis. And you were one with those manovrittis, and you were considering those manovrittis to be right. You were believing when you were lost that these manovrittis, these mental formations are true. Whatever desire is hidden in them, it ought to materialize. Whatever belief is hidden in them, it is a true belief. What is the desire hidden? I want my partner to be sensible, sensitive about our relationship. I want that he should be responsible. There should be response also from his side. He should respond. He should understand that this is a serious matter. I cannot be with a person who is too occupied with the work or with all trivial things. So you were lost in this thought. Now you are aware of this thought. When you are aware, in that moment, the thought loses its grip over you. You are a witness now. The thought is no longer troubling you. Now you ask, dream or reality? Let us do the full inquiry. Dream or reality? What is a dream? Your thoughts in which you are lost. When you are lost, you consider those thoughts to be true. The beliefs in those thoughts to be right. You consider those thoughts to be reality itself. In those moments when you are lost, you lose the capability, you lose the understanding, the awareness that these are just thoughts in your mind. This is just smoke coming out from somewhere. It was not there earlier. It came up. It will disappear later. It has already disappeared actually. अव्यक्त आदीनि भूतानि. आदि में अव्यक्त था. In the beginning, it was unmanifested. It was not there in that sense. Vyakt madhyani bharat. In the middle, it came up. Avyakt nidhananya eva. In the end, it will not remain. Whatever your thoughts are, whatever your feelings are, however important they appear to be to you, they are not going to remain. Similarly, this thought also, it was not there earlier, now it was there, and now, after a while, I have come out of it. Dream or reality? It is certainly a dream. Although it has come up in the waking state, जागृत अवस्था में आया है, पर सपना तो सपना ही है ना. What does it mean? That I was experiencing me. I was not experiencing my partner, my girlfriend, my boyfriend. No, it was me. My mind got into that formation. So the subject is me. The object experience is also me. I create that thought. I get lost in that thought. I become one with that thought and I start suffering. What is the way? Way out? Detachment. Asanga shastrena dridena chitva, Krishna is saying in the 15th chapter. Asanga shastra, detachment. The weapon of detachment. Dridha weapon. Strong weapon. With that, it will get removed. You can cut it aside. Is this thought more important than knowing me, my true self? Is this thought more important than me getting established in the truth absolute, the devotion, unswerving? Which thought I would like to keep? Which of the two? This thought that I was lost in, or oneness with the self, or oneness with the love of Krishna? I can't keep both the thoughts simultaneously. What is my preference? Is this thought useful in the sense that in my mind, I am revolving around it like mad? Is it helpful? Am I able to do anything about it just because I am lost in it? Does my partner even know that I am lost in these thoughts? Will he change just because these thoughts are there in me? And another perspective here is this thought useful in order to realize the self? सत्य की प्राप्ति के लिए, ईश्वर प्राप्ति के लिए, अगर मेरा वो ध्येय है जीवन का, तो ये थॉट रख के हो जाएगा क्या? Is it conducive to peace? When I am lost in this thought, am I peaceful? Am I out of it? No, I am not peaceful. My mind is disturbed. But I want to be out of it. I don't want to remain lost. What are the likes and dislikes? What are the desires hidden in these thoughts? I want him to understand my needs. I dislike that he does not. I want him to be more responsible, to be more serious about our relationship. I dislike that he is not. So, once again, focus on this. Desire or aversion, like or dislike, is it also not a mental formation? This is a very subtle question. My mind takes many forms and colors. It becomes mathematics now. It becomes a visual now. It becomes a memory now. It becomes a desire now. It becomes compassion now. It becomes indifference now. Callousness now. It becomes honesty now. It becomes dishonesty now. These are the various colors. So many of them are there. These were just few examples. So now it has become a desire. My mind gets into a formation of a desire. And I am lost in that desire too. Dream or reality? Whatever your desire is, dream or reality, let your perspective become eternal for some time, universal for some time, objective for some time. Even desires are dreams. The consequence of the desire, I am irritated. I feel helpless. I get anger also. I become sad sometimes. I see a future of the two of us together, and then I see that future may not materialize. So there is hopelessness sometimes. All these feelings, dream or reality. When you're lost in them, are you peaceful? Do you want to be peaceful? If you let go, who would you be? If you let go of the desire, who would you be? If you let go of this dream, who would you be? Ask yourself. I plus a responsive partner equals C. Responsible partner equals C. Sensible partner equals C. I plus love getting reciprocated. मैं प्यार करती हूं, वो भी करे, वो भी दिखाए, equals C. Really? If this desire gets fulfilled, do you really think you will get lasting peace, lasting fulfillment? This has never happened in the history of the world. Desire getting fulfilled and you also get fulfilled. It is just that you just close one account about which you were obsessive. You were fixated. And then there are so many other accounts open in your life. What is your own history? You just keep on hopping from one X factor to the second, to the third, to the nth, all the time. Even during the course of one single day, how many times do you jump from one X factor to the second, to the third, and so on? The whole day you are doing it. But in those moments when you are doing it, you are lost. Right now, you are questioning. You are not lost. Are you attached with something permanent? Something that will last forever? Nothing can last forever. No relationship. No feelings. Avyakt, vyakt, and then again avyakt. Unmanifested it was earlier. It gets manifested in between and becomes unmanifested after some time. That feeling also, that incompleteness also similarly. Even if the desire gets fulfilled, you will remain unfulfilled for sure. It is just that you will get some solace. And solace is not what you were seeking. Some relief. That is not what you were seeking actually. You want cure. Lasting cure. And that lasting cure will not come from some external source. It has to come from within you. From your own mind, the right understanding, the right knowledge. That is the cure. सही ज्ञान वही क्योर है, वही इलाज है, और कोई इलाज नहीं है इसका। मन की बीमारी का, मन की बीमारी का इलाज मन ही करेगा। पर तामसिक राजसिक मन बीमारी है, सात्विक और शुद्ध सात्विक विचार इसका इलाज करते हैं। Is incompleteness conducive to freedom? You feel incompleteness. कोई कमी लग रही है अपने आप में. Do you feel free? Who can? This is not how the mind has been designed. Then what is conducive to freedom? completeness. What is the definition of completeness? I equals C. I am complete. No X factor required. No dependence required. That is, my completeness is my responsibility. It is not the responsibility of anybody else. My partner will make me complete is an illusion of the mind. You are deluded. It will not happen. Conditionings. Partners should be responsible, should respond, should not waste away their time in trivialities. There should be bonding, strong bonding in relationships. Is it reality? No. What is the reality? There can be unresponsive partners, irresponsible partners, insensitive partners. Love may not get reciprocated all the time. Sometimes it may not. But what you are asking is that love should always get reciprocated. No, it may not happen. You love somebody and the other person is quite indifferent to you. That's a possibility. It is also possible that he loved you earlier and now he's no more interested in you. His mind has changed. It is also possible that he appeared to be sensible and responsible and serious about the relationship, but now he's not. Everything is possible. But you are obsessive about the conditioning. No. In my case, this should not happen. Then how do you feel? Helpless, pain, sadness, irritation. This is not what you had wanted. If you let go of this thought, this belief that people should be, partners should be sattvic, they should not be tamas and rajas, they should not be disorganized, they should not be unresponsive, they should not be irresponsible, they should be sensitive, they should be sensible. Forget about your partner now, forget about your boyfriend, girlfriend now. Just focus on this belief itself that people should be sattvic, partners should be sattvic if you let go. Suppose this thought was not there, this belief was not there. Who would you be? How would you feel? If I were in your case, I would reply centered, mindful, with the understanding that I am not dependent upon anybody for my completeness, for my happiness. I am complete in myself. I love myself. Is it my business that people in this world should be sattvic? Or partners should be sattvic? Or my partner should be very sattvic? Is it my business? Can somebody else's mind be my business? No. Then what is my business? I should be sensible. I should be responsible. I should be responsible towards my spiritual growth. I should be sensible vis-a-vis my spiritual growth, vis-a-vis my peace, my heart expanding, me becoming one with the universe, me becoming one with unswerving devotion, love, care. And I should understand my partner, not that he should understand me. My business is I ought to understand the play of the three qualities. Enjoy it. The moment you stop expecting, you become peaceful. You start observing. Earlier, you were not even observing. You were too lost in your mind. So my business is me, my mind. I should be free. That is my business. Pure joys, pure observation. Oneself everywhere. Oneself everywhere, coming into being and ceasing to be. That happens to the body as we throw away the worn out clothes and take up the new ones. Similarly, this body will also be thrown away and new body will be given. Let me understand this concept that the one living in this body is me, not this body. Is there a notion of mindness hidden in this dream? Of course there is. My partner, my boyfriend, my girlfriend, and my beliefs. Suppose I let go of this mindness, which is only a dream of the mind, which is only a mental formation of the mind. If I let go, how would I feel? The conditioning stops affecting me now. The belief is no longer troubling me. Mindness itself is a dream. ममत्व भी एक सपना है, मेरापन भी एक सपना है. ये जो इर्द गिर्द लोग हैं, बच्चे हैं, पति पत्नी हैं, भाई बहन हैं, दोस्त हैं, मेरा दोस्त और मेरे भाई बहन, ये मेरापन भी एक सपना है. The mindness itself is a dream. It's a mental formation in which you're lost. You let it go, who would you be? इसको ड्रॉप करो तो क्या बनता है? परमात्मा एवरीवेयर. वासुदेव सर्वम इति. बस सेवा करनी है, सबकी सेवा करनी है. I only have to serve one and all. Whosoever is there in front of me, my family members, I only have to serve. I only have to give. And I am given this situation for my spiritual upliftment, not just for enjoying. भोग भोगने के लिए नहीं आए हैं यहाँ पर, ग्रोथ के लिए आए हैं. And lastly, to whom did this thought come? That my partner should be responsible. To whom? To me? Who am I? Stop here now. Who am I? The silence. Awareness of the silence. Awareness of awareness itself. Unborn. One that will never die. The light of life. Jivan Tattva. Atma Tattva. That is me. Pure silence. And that happens to be the answer to the 16th question that Ramana is being asked. What is the nature of the self? Ramana says, what exists in truth is the self alone. It's not bracelet, it is gold. It's not a wave, it is water. It's not a vase, it is clay. It's not the world, it is the self. Vasudeva Sarvamiti. Rom Rom Me Ram. Rom Rom Me Ram. Rom Rom Me Ram. The world, sansar, the individual soul, jeev, and God, Paramatma, are appearances in it. As wave appears, as the shape of a bracelet appears in wood, as a bubble appears in water, as sound appears in the sky, as wind appears in the sky. In the same way, the world, me, you, they appear in the self. The truth is the self. These three appear and disappear at the same time. The self is that where there is absolutely no I thought. जहां अहम नहीं है. In the self, aham nahi hai. There is no I, ego thought. That is called silence. Param Shanti. The self itself is the world. The self itself is I. And the self itself is God. All is Shiva, the self. Ishvara, Guru, Atmeti, Murti, Bheda, Vibhagi. Vyomavat, Vyapta Dehaya, Dakshina Murtaye Namaha. Ishwar, Paramatma, God, Guru, and I, me. These are only names and forms. The truth is, Vyoma, like the sky, the self. Shiva, Dakshinamurti, who is established in this truth. Let's prostrate, let's bow down to him, that he may give us this wisdom, make us established in this wisdom. His full eternal awareness. The self is the only reality. All else is illusion. शुद्ध चेतन आनंदमय प्रकाश, नित्य अवयव, अप्रमेय, जिसको नापा तोला नहीं जा सकता, जहां मन की गति खत्म हो जाती है, जहां वाणी बुद्धि सब खत्म हो जाते हैं, वो मैं. Where The mind cannot reach, the intellect cannot reach, the speech cannot explain it. That is me. Om Shri Krishna Arpanamastu, Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu. Hari Om. That's. May there be peace, peace, and eternal peace in the hearts of all of us. So, Sarve Bhavantu Sukhina, Sarve Santu Nira, Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kashya. Shant, Shant, Shant. Hari Om. Thank you so much. Thank you. May all of us get established in this. Bless you. Thank you.